Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. And today is not a particularly great video, but it is a very lesson learning video for me. I hope you guys enjoy the emotional roller coaster that I have to go through on this video, and I hope you guys learn something in the process. So stay tuned. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Well, I got dressed at 1 o'clock to come hunting. Here it is, 3 o'clock, and I've not even gotten here and taken my stand down to move it yet. Satellite beds up here that on a north wind they'll bed in, but right now I'm more on like a west to southwest wind, and I'm gonna be able to get in here on these deer. Like I said, they will bed a lot closer in those scenarios. I'm just looking for the right tree. I figured I'd give you one more update on a ridge like this. All the deer bedded above me and the wind's running parallel with the ridge. I'm not getting a ton of pull up. Not enough for it to matter right now. I guess it could matter. But make sure your stand platform is either facing away from the deer or directly at the deer. I'm going to have deer come up from a bed. There's buck bedding right over here. The doe bedding's up top, and there's also buck bedding right on the other side of this doe bedding. Like I said, I'm the first person to step foot on this property in almost 15 years. But I know the place because I hunted as a juvenile. There's a pretty good tree right up there, but my shots are going to be bow range. Be very careful past this point. There are tons of fresh rubs right here. I guarantee you I'm within 50 yards of deer right now. Oh shit. There's a skyline deer right there. I can't shoot that direction. I think it was just a doe. It was walking right along. Right there. It was walking right there and walked back down over the hill. I think this is gonna be my first setup before I push any farther. The reason I'm not gonna get as high as I can because I'll be skyline from both directions if I'm not careful. I just need to get above these saplings. So I'm gonna slowly set this up. Like I said, there was just a deer within southwest of me because it's a big rock bluff. To be quite honest, I don't know why I have my gun with me because I literally only have bow shots in here anyways. So you heard that, right? That was actually a doe grunting. And a lot of people have never heard that, but if you need an example, well, there you go. So after this first doe comes through here, there is deer everywhere. There's deer coming out of that same bedding area that I was talking about. And at this point I realized, like, I'd rather shoot one than get blowed at 30 times. So the next deer that walked through that same gap, I knew I was going to shoot it. There was so many deer right here. Holy smokes. I know you guys couldn't see what I saw, but there was so many deer. A lot that walked under me that I did not film just because I literally could not move. A ton of does come out of this doe bedding, bleating and grunting, and they were having a darn good time. I don't know if you've ever heard a doe grunt before, but it sounds kind of like a buck, but it's not, it's a doe. There were so many of them. If one of them blew, the gig was up. What's really awesome though is no deer blew. No deer acted like it bothered them. They continued to do their thing and eat, just none of them came this direction besides two of them. They walked a little lower, about 40 yards past me. I'm not 100% on that shot. I have never in my life shot a deer that close with a scope. I zoomed it all the way out, aimed a little high of where I wanted to hit, so it entered the top of the lungs, and I think that's where I hit. Just a spur of the moment, I just pulled the trigger. Everybody's been there. I'm not proud of that, but there was no way I was going to stop her, and if she got any farther, she was going to bust. Would she have jumped 15 yards like the other deer? I don't know. I really should have just shot the first one, and it would have been dead and done, but now this deer is in the bottom off the side of this freaking mountain. There's more deer right here in front all-night affair. But it's what we go through for meat, and I really, 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 truly need another doe for meat, or I would have never shot that deer here. That's just a lot of eyeballs. Way too many eyeballs down a big buck, I'm afraid. Still pretty excited. I feel really blessed. It's a good feeling to know that I've provided for myself. It's 10 o'clock. The deer was alive when I got down here. Yeah, I waited a little bit for her to lay down instead of just leaving. I figured she was probably single-lunged, and leaving really isn't the greatest idea. So I got close to her. I was probably only 10 yards from her. To be honest, I didn't really know what I was going to do when I got a hold of her, but I don't want to see her suffer. She ran, got through some stuff that it took me 10 minutes to get through. 35 yards of what she got through in a matter of a few seconds. The blood is good. I mean, it's definitely lung and a lot of flesh, but also a lot of lung blood. I'll put a video in here right now. Yeah, like, there's a lot. Randomly, she crashed up on the hill, and I got blood trails so mixed up. I found an up trail I thought was a down trail, so I circled back, found the up trail because I had just come to the bottom and actually went right over the top of her probably. It's 3 a.m. I don't give up easy, and that's a problem. I think I'm at hour number 7 on this deer, and you know, it's a lethal hit. That's why I'm pursuing it. But I've not found a bed in a while, and I was finding a lot. I'm really tired. I probably look disgusting. I probably have snot all over me. I've not tracked the deer a long ways. I actually got lost for like an hour on the track, and thank goodness I had Sissy with me, or I wouldn't have advanced it. I just want to lay down and go to sleep. I'm just really exhausted right now. No, I don't like losing deer. See you guys if anything else happens. I ended up pursuing this deer until 5:30 in the morning and did absolutely everything that I could to find it. In the area that I thought it had went for the next several days, I drove by just looking for buzzards, just to see if the deer died, you know, what exactly happened. Because to be honest, I wanted to see what did happen. In the video, if you slow it down, you can see that I definitely hit under where I was aiming. I'd already aimed a little bit high, but I didn't aim near enough high. So I just posted a video the other day on TikTok on how to shoot targets close with a bow. Well, that comes with a gun also. Make sure you guys are practicing close shots just as much as you are your longer ones. I hope you guys learned this lesson from this video, and I hope that you guys can take this and put it into maybe your next hunt to help you be more successful. So I appreciate you guys. Always remember, God loves you and God bless, and you guys have a good day.